Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's Mary, and I'm here with another edition of Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Word on the Street. I have more dirt on Dylan. Jane Doe is back, and I'm bringing you another Heather update. So let's hop right in, guys. So we all remember Heather and Dylan and their Hot Mess Express that lasted about 6 episodes, season 2 or 3 of Love After Lockup. And yeah, it was a Hot Mess Express. Okay, we all remember that. Now, Heather has been homeless, living on the streets of Chicago for at least the past 4 years, maybe more, but at least for the past 4 years. Now, this is Heather, okay? And I just sigh. That's all I can do. Now, Dylan, on the other hand, him and his new girlfriend, Marissa, new girlfriend, old girlfriend, they keep going back and forth. Okay, she's been around for a while. Now, Marissa and Dylan, they're living their best life in Chicago, as you can see here. Okay. Marissa is doing stints in Jersey at these conventions, and Dylan is even putting up inspirational messages. I mean, check that out. Dylan is full of inspirational messages. The guy who didn't know what blacklisted meant. But that's a whole different story for another day. But Jane Doe is back. She's back. And yes, she is exposing him because, yes, he is trash. Now, you guys may or may not remember, I did a video about this. She came forward about a month ago now with these horrible experiences that she had with Dylan. Okay, this is just one. And she put up a bunch of stories, a bunch of screenshots. I covered it all in a video. And now she's back with more stuff. So whoever interviews Dylan next, it won't be me because he already stood me up once, and I have a feeling after the series of videos I've done, he won't be interviewing with me anytime soon. She's recommends some questions to ask him, and she has some questions for the people in charge at his employer. But she has tons of receipts. She doesn't know what you guys really want because she's put them all up as I covered in my video. But Jane Doe, I have good news for you. He is no longer part of this mental health and recovery awareness trick or treat thing. One of the organizers of the event got in touch with me and let me know. So, okay, no longer part of the event because we all know he is not the picture of mental health and awareness. Okay, so if you guys didn't see it the first time, please check it out. My exclusive report, Dylan Danger, with all the receipts from Jane Doe. And as you've seen, she dropped more. The account is gone now, by the way. And whatever you need to do, girl, for your own mental health. Because now, as we see here, with one of Dylan's exes, this is where she is now on the streets of Chicago, 20 weeks pregnant, 21 weeks pregnant now, I'm sorry. And she wants us to guess the gender of her baby because she is all belly. But she wanted to really go to this networking event, and she was really depending on her sometimes boyfriend, baby daddy, Xavier, his dad, to give her funding to go to this event. Guys, check out this video because she did eventually make it there. Okay.
Portugal. If you guys were in Portugal, I would have to have security right now. So.
God, Heather, it's so hard to follow everything that's going on with you, and I'm just there like, who you telling, bro? Stabbed, raped, bludgeoned, beaten, robbed, left outside, unlawfully displaced, separated from my children,
This is Heather attempting to network at this conference, telling people this story.
beaten again, bludgeoned, raped again, stalked and chased out of all my jobs, but I'm still alive. I don't die after these things happen, and no one helps me heal or recover from them, you know? So what helps me? Coming to shit like this. What helps me? Walking into stores when people say, stay outside. What helps me? Talking to people who are civilized and not animalistic, who still live indoors. What helps me? Calling my children and family. What helps me? Looking at my photos and the things that inspire me to do greater things. Hope is the only working trade shows, but it's absolutely so exhausting. And no matter what, I never know what to know behind the scenes at trade shows, or so hot. Me and my pregnant body here. But yeah, so we're at McCormick Place in Chicago. Illinois.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
Because just to think of it, she's pregnant. I believe that she is pregnant.
I will be posting that video later. I feel super self-conscious.
That's my personal opinion.
I never don't have like a wax and my makeup fully on and like clothes that fit. So I'm literally wearing stuff that just got donated to me. Some of it doesn't really fit. And trying to make the best of it. I push around a 200 to 300 pound cart filled with stuff almost every single day, and sometimes more than like 20 to 30 miles in the day. Today, Xavier and I will have walked more than 10 miles with the carts, both of us having a cart, back and forth, and I'm also pregnant. So I'm growing.
And this cart was the root of a nightmare I had the other night. And that is a story for another day.
A human, and I'm transporting mom, my secondary focus of being an entrepreneur in the way of creating my own way, creating my own path. And that doesn't mean I'm too good to have paid employment or be an employee. It just means I'm trying to make another way. So it's so hot. You guys are never going to believe this. I'm going to tell you, you're never going to believe this. So I wanted to go to this event, Aspire, and I didn't really know what kind of event it was. I knew that it was going to be a speaking event, a speaking engagement, and that there were supposed to be some member of judges, and they listen to your ideas for a new business, and then they say, yes, I'd like to work with you. And
Can you imagine Heather pitching a business to you at some networking event? Think about that for a moment.
I'll offer you, this deal and this funding. So we've been here since early this morning. Xavier's been irking my nerves, and I'm sure I've been irking his. I tried to spackle on a little bit of makeup. Walked here, and it was a very frustrating walk, by the way. But we arrived here, and Xavier gave himself I call it a porn stash, but we don't like that word, so we renamed it. Tell him, babe. A power stash. Come and show them. You guys have got to see this. So I'm doing my makeup, getting ready to come in, and then he just stands behind my camera with this.
And that is her sometimes boyfriend, current baby daddy, Xavier.
No, stop. Why would you do that? They can't even see it.
Well, I gotta see this.
It's definitely something. So do you see what I mean, though, about the intentional attempts to sabotage? Why would you come behind me when I'm trying to show something, and instead of just your head in and show your power stash and then move? Why would you take out your vape and try to be vaping indoors? It's just sabotage attempt after sabotage attempt, and I just really want you guys to see. But anyways, I had a really great walkthrough, and I get to Aspire.
And that is where she wound up at the event, as we see here. So, Heather on the streets of Chicago, walking to a networking event, hoping to network. But as she says, she is living this life daily. People sending her messages like this. And while I do enjoy a good trolling every now and then, this I do not. I do not condone in any manner, because this just adds to Heather's paranoia, to be honest. Okay? And I don't like this at all. As you can see, it just adds to her paranoia. But this is what she deals with. And it's just sad. So I wanted to share with you guys, because Heather's stories are something else on Instagram. Okay, not even her lives, because she is legendary for her Instagram lives. She has her own YouTube channel where she goes live on. I mean, she's legendary for going live on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. But her stories on Instagram are something else. So this is basically 24 hours in the life of Heather. Okay, check this out.
I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I don't know. It's like they have me literally captive to them, walking up and down either Milwaukee or some other diagonal running street back and forth from downtown to out here, and I don't even get to see my children. I had the last 3 visits out here. I haven't. Before that, every single time I've come out, I have. So it just keeps getting worse, you guys. This is not getting any better. I need money. I need help. I need to get off the fucking street. I'm not on drugs. I don't have mental health issues. I want to sue everyone involved. Have I ever used hard drugs? So when you continue to try to set me up, I'm pregnant with a baby, 5 months. Get the fuck away from me. Get away. So if you're looking for ways to support, as you guys know, I have so much to do, so much that I need funding for. I'm 5 months pregnant. I've applied to thousands of jobs. I have a bachelor's degree. I have a resume. If you guys go to the bio section on this account as well as GoPro Solo, I have multiple letters of recommendation posted along with my resume. So if you guys are looking to...
I don't understand why she doesn't take the resources that have been offered to her.
hire someone for packing, packing your belongings like to move, cleaning your home or business, anything like that, as well as medical administration, entertainment. Please consider GoPro Solo for your job, as well as just if you'd like to get a better idea of why I'm reputable for the future. Check out that bio section. If you can donate, please do so via Cash App. I'm going to show you guys the Cash App instructions on the next page. How much are you guys paying for a box of cereal? And
Way too much, Heather. And trust me, it is not just your particular Target, your particular supermarket, okay? Because trust me, it is fucking ridiculous, the prices for everything now. So complain all you want about $8 for a box of cereal.
in your town, $8? Really? It's fucking insane.
Welcome to real life, Heather. Shit. $8 for a box of cereal. Obviously, she's never been to a supermarket in New York.
Waited all this time to get a doctor's appointment. I'm 20 weeks. Went through all this aggravation. Finally find a doctor in Elmwood Park. Scheduled the appointment. Wait week.
Watching her stories are an emotional roller coaster.
It's tomorrow. Walk halfway there. Xavier says his father's waiting to give us $40, which we desperately need. that we have to go back downtown to pick it up. My appointment's tomorrow. We were halfway there. I tell them, fine, but then we need to use the money for the bus to get to the appointment tomorrow. Okay, we sit out here for 3 hours. His father doesn't answer the phone the entire time. So now I have an appointment at 10 a.m. tomorrow with no way to get on the bus, and it's all the way
I mean, at least the background music is nice.
in Elmwood Park.
A day in the life of Heather. Now, this is her trying to get to her doctor's
Good
appointment.
morning, you guys. So nothing has really changed or improved at all. If anything, it's gotten worse in every area. I don't know. I literally have been at the point for weeks where I've tried running from Xavier and he follows me. I've called law enforcement and asked them to get him away and they refuse. As soon as I'm at my wit's end, literally with law enforcement there, he's like, I'm sorry.
Yes, her baby daddy, the guy with the porn stash.
Sorry, I won't do that anymore. And then he proceeds to continue being abusive. Randomly, he's so sweet and kind, and the regular Xavier, the one that I met 16 months ago, but I really have no idea what the fuck is going on. Could be drugs. I really have no idea. And I don't even have the desire to give a fuck anymore. Like, I don't care. Just get the fuck away from me and leave me alone is how I feel. His father tricked us into coming. So his father tricked us yesterday. We were halfway to my doctor's appointment. He said that he would give us the $40 that he promised Xavier. He was supposed to be giving me back per Xavier. I've never spoken directly with him. Half of the money that I used to cover all of our Airbnb cost this entire time before my account was nefariously blocked by some unknown assailant.
Nefariously is another one of her favorite words. Nefariously and sabotage.
Airbnb customer service has been contacted 30 to 50 times, no less, and never has any information. They say that they'll send me an email and never do. I've always paid cash for every single one of my Airbnbs. I have all of my debit card transactions and everything to prove it, and I have nothing but positive reviews. I'm 20 weeks pregnant. We have a doctor's appointment in Elmwood Park. His father tells us to come back and pick up money. We walk all the way back to the lake downtown, and his father stops answering the phone.
That guy, right?
Look at this.
Report that guy, right?
Look at this.
That's her YouTube
Just
channel.
noticed we're in Chicago, but someone painted Colorado come to life all over all of the bicycle stations. And this isn't the first time they've done that. There's been a whole bunch of weird, creepy, scrambling shit going on. I guess they're photo ops so that people who are traveling in groups of fraud can take photos and
Traveling in groups of fraud.
post them, and people think that they're in different parts of the country. I really have no idea what the fuck this is for.
That's basically 24 hours in the life of Heather. Guys, I really don't know what else to say because Heather and Dylan appeared on Love After Lockup, and now we have Heather living on the streets, 21 weeks pregnant with her baby daddy Xavier, Marissa taking selfies coast to coast, and Dylan thinking that he could just coast on through life. So that's all for now, folks. Thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Hit the like button and share my video with a friend or 10. It's so sad. I don't know what else to say. Thanks. See you next time.